and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Cyclones and the Fireballs. Up next, Stu, top rank singles matchup here.
Both players playing great in the practices earlier today.
Yeah, we saw him in that opening doubles match. It is Manu for the Cyclones taking on Inaki of the Fireballs. Been a tough start for Inaki's single season here, 0-3. Manu, 1-1. Defeated Gosheri and lost to Zuleika. It's a tough one to predict. I mean, as a backcourter, Manu is either on or, you can kind of tell the first couple points how this one's going to go. No, Inaki's eager to get that first win. It's been a while since we've seen a real complete performance in singles. Could be a good opportunity here for him. Again, game day in favor of the Cyclones at the moment. 3 points to 1.5. Manu will have the serve. We're ready to begin match number 4. Manu will serve to Inaki. There's a serve. The match begins. Big backhand there by Inaki into the corner. Manu comes back for it, lays it up. Inaki aggressively, almost overran it, scooped it up, plays the forehand pass. Manu coming back for it. He's got the rebote. Inaki again advancing. There's the 2-wall, thrown to score.
At this level, both Division I players, as you are winding up with that costado, you basically can look at the reflection off of the back wall, see where your opponent is. Not everyone can do it. You see the reflection right there, right behind Manu. If you know how to use it without holding, they commit to the outside, you throw inside. Not all of them do it. Sometimes they take a look at the actual player.
Backhand by Manu from the 11. Lobbed up overhead. Inaki on the rebote, keeps it to the inside. Manu advances on the bounce, picks it up at the 8. Strong backhand right in the corner. Forehand comes shooting out. Here's Manu on the costado, straight to the inside. Inaki, great read, but he juggled it. Juggling the call on the catch of Inaki, that gets Manu his first point and the serve.
So juggling, when the ball comes in the cesta, it has to maintain contact with the inner surface of the cesta at all times. It will roll. In fact, it should roll. If they catch it deep in the cesta, it's typically thrown from the tip. But it can't bobble around and can't bounce out.
Here's Inaki from just beyond the 11. Right into the corner, forehand, rebote. Manu pushed it up the middle. Inaki now opens up for the carom. That lands in. Manu going to track this one down from the outside. The high 3-wall. All right to Inaki, though. Inaki puts the forehand inside. Manu not going to get to that one.
That was a great read by Inaki. Just a tremendous. He just was standing in exact. That's court positioning. That's reading where your opponent's going to throw the ball. In that case, it's an approximation, because Manu's trying to throw a shot off the sidewall. Perfect catch by Inaki.
Inaki from the 10 line, backhand, kicked up in the overhead screen, which is out of play. 2-2, Manu serves. Inaki, nice play on the inside to cut it off. Backhand. Here's the rebote. Forehand. Oh, backing up, unable to scoop that one. 3 points for Manu.
Again, that ball came up on Inaki fast. Difficult to make the scoop.
as an ace. Perfectly placed serve by Manu, 4-2 lead.
Just a tremendous serve by Manu. We saw him play aggressively against Gaucheri of the Renegades. Always curious to see whether or not he's going to bring that back out. So far he has.
Backhand by Inaki. Here's Manu on the inside. Hard backhand. Caught overhead. Nice play. Big backhand follows. Coming out for the rebote. Manu from the 8 line. Kicked up in the overhead screen and out of play. 3 points for Inaki.
Gives Inaki a little bit of breathing room here to take over the serve.
Inaki at the 11 line. Here's the rebote, forehand. Manu puts it to the inside. Inaki from the 9. The backhand, Manu gonna get back in there to cut it off. This one kind of died into the chula coming out. Good save by Inaki. Manu from the 8. Another big backhand. Inaki's up at the 6 line. Turns it to the inside again. Manu takes it up in the air, backhand. Just out of reach. Rebote from deeper in the backcourt. Lays it up. Manu now on the forehand from the 8 line. Again, 3 walls passing. Inaki comes back for it. Manu, another one. This time on the left side of Inaki. Opens up a bit. Manu's there to scoop it up. High on the left side. Big backhand again. Right in the corner, that's shooting out. It's just above the pad. Backhand lobbed into the corner. Undying again. Good save by Inaki. That's a few on this rally. Right on the sidewall. Manu controls it. Lobs the backhand up. Rebote save. Big bounce. Controlled up high again. Backhand. Manu on the costado. Inside placement. Got him. 5 points for Manu. He's got a possible set point.
When Inaki saw him winding up, had to believe that he was potentially going for 2-all. You see Inaki kind of staying mid-court. Manu just puts it along the sidewall to score.
Inaki from the 11 line. Strong backhand, open it up. Manu, forehand rebote. Powerfully thrown up overhead. Not past Inaki though, cut it off. This one to the inside, Manu goes up. This one comes up the middle, juggling on the catch of Manu. Give Inaki 4 points. Rebote wall to wall. Manu just does get out there. This one dropping low. Inaki's there to dig it out. Manu committed to keep it on the forehand. He does. This one back in the corner. Cutting inside again. Inaki's got the save. Manu stays up in the front. Backing up. He's at the 8 line. To the inside. Inaki caught that one in the air. High, hard return. Manu now looking for the rebote. Inaki ranging back at the 10 line. High and hard. And tipped. We are at 5-5.
Right.
This is set point.
So surprising to see us at 5-5, but here we are. Whoever wins this point wins the first set.
Backhand from the left side of Inaki. Rebote forehand. Inaki backing up. He's utilized his sidewall, just does get up there to make the play. Another backhand. Manu now on the move. Center line, keeps it to the inside. Inaki backing up. He scooped it up. Rebote to the outside is out. Point and set. Inaki comes back, wins it 6-5, 2 minutes. We'll play set number 2.
Like so many other ball sports, highlight a game of inches, and that just landed out. So you saw Inaki not playing particularly well at the beginning of that set and came back out, wins that first set. Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yeah, I mean, usually don't see Manu when he has a sizable lead like that, let it slip away, but there were a couple mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, tip, like literally right off the top of the cesta, throw out off the court.
See Inaki there in the ESPN 3 players cage. Getting feedback from pretty much all of the entire group, and there you see Lopez, Black Jacket, talking with Manu. Two of the best backcourters in the world of highlight right there. Consulting for this singles match. You were watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Highlight Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently in the 4th of 6 scheduled matches today.
Yes, after this one, Division 6 doubles, Carballo and Flores take on Jed and Hernandez. And then Division 5 singles will close it out, Bueno against Cabrera. Just about ready to begin set number 2. We do begin. Manu will have the serve. See him out there. Inaki making his way as well. Second set. There's the serve. Our second set is underway. Forehand rebote. Wall to wall. Left side save by Inaki. Here's Manu going up forward on the left side. Powerful backhand kicking up and out. Rebote save by Inaki. Here's Manu. What a play. Great control to scoop that one up. Inaki, forehand rebote. Got away. Catching a piece of the overhead screen. First point of our second set goes to Manu.
How does the player do that? Basically, you're trying to get the ball over your opponent's head, trying to pass it high over their head. But you got to keep that overhead screen in mind. Ball escapes off of the front wall when you throw it really hard, tends to kick. That one kicked into the overhead screen. How to play.
Rebote left side. Manu on the bounce. Good pick up there at the 9 line. Backhand. Out to the rebote. Save by Inaki. Big bouncer. Manu backs up, controls this one on the forehand. Low and hard. Back to the inside. There's Inaki. Rebote. Take the 2-wall. Drops it back inside. Good read by Inaki. Cut it off in the air. This one going to pass again. Rebote forehand. Dropped low. Inaki on the 2-wall. Manu with a head start. He's out there in plenty of time. Tada back to Inaki. What a scoop. Right at his feet. Just lined it up. Forehand rebote back inside. Inaki. Great catch again up at the 8. High hard backhand. Passing. Here's Manu on the rebote. Again back over the top. Inaki unable to make that play. 2-0 lead for Manu.
Score not indicative of Inaki's play. Much better there on that second point. Just not able to finish it.
Great catch by Inaki going up the wall to bring in the serve. Manu again out there for the rebote. Beautiful play to pass. Inaki does the same on a knee. Manu back over the top to the inside. Inaki aggressively from up at the 6 line. Manu caught it in the air. What a read. Backhand shooting off the back wall. Little kick. Manu's caught this one again. Backhand at the 8. Another rebote, this one lower. 2-wall turned on the back end. Great reach by Manu, stops it. Carom return by Manu. Scores. 3-0 lead for Manu.
So interference wasn't even requested in that match, in that play, because Inaki knew once the player makes a solid motion for the ball, the judge has to determine whether or not they would have had any chance of getting to the ball. In that case, no. So interference is not automatically granted, it's requested.
Rebote left side, drop just above the pad. Here's Inaki up at the 7. Big backhand now. Out of reach. Manu looking for the rebote again. This one powered back inside. Inaki just above the pad. Here's Manu now. Up on the bounce. Backhand. Want to overthrow this one. Inaki plays the rebote. That's a 2-wall from deep in the backcourt. Manu again just does get to it. Forehand low and hard. What a scoop. One hand, no luck. Inaki comes up with it. This one turned low and hard. That one missed. Great effort. Manu gets the point. That's 4 in a row to begin our second set.
Inaki he's made a couple spectacular catches throughout this match so far. That was just solidly caught. Very well done.
Just above the pad, here's Inaki on the inside. Nice placement. Dug out by Manu. It's a 2-wall return. Oh, what a reach by Inaki. The Carom return by Inaki will score.
There'll be no shutout.
Inaki on the board in our second set. He serves. Big backhand, that one lobbed, clearing the overhead screen. It's on the wall. Inaki just lays it up. Manu from the forehand at the 9 line. This one passes, catching a few walls. Rebote, forehand, got away up at the overhead screen and out of play. 5 points for Manu. He's looking to force a third set.
Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First player, rather, to win 2 sets wins the match.
Manu forehand rebote, Inaki on the costado. The 2-wall will score. Second point for Inaki. So a possible set point for Manu.
So we have seen these leads drop before. Manu needs to finish this off and force a third set if he wants to stay in this. If anybody can come back, Inaki can.
Rebote turn above his head, dropped inside. Here's Manu. Rebote forehand. Inaki able to pass. It's right on the wall. Saved by Manu. That one dropping low. Inaki caught it. Another 2-wall. Thrown in to score. 3 points for Inaki. Still going in our second set.
Again, Manu more than capable of finishing this off, but
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for Inaki. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Forehand rebote, wall to wall. And saved by Manu. Inaki looking for the rebote, fall down 2-wall. Manu's gonna get to it. Manu from the outside opens up for the carom, and we are going to a third set in just 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Players will come back to the ESPN3 Players Cage. Reminder, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. First set won by Inaki 6-5. That set won by Manu, who you see right there on the right side of your screen, 6-3. Manu and Lopez Consulting.
This was a Cyclones team that made it all the way to the championship last year, ended up losing to the Renegades, but a similar roster. They kept Manu, Ikeda, and Bueno, brought back Carballo, added Lopez, had to let go of Manny, but hard to say much of a downgrade the way that Lopez has played so far.
So
he's
adjusted so quickly.
A similar team, so expectations still pretty high, even with a slow start. This is a crucial point for Manu to add right here. Look at this carom from the outside. That's the interference right there. I mean, yeah, that ball, by the time it comes into your picture, it had already hit the net and bounced a few times.
So even if you did request interference, the part of the assessment is, were you interfered with? Probably in that case, yes. Did you have a chance of getting to the ball if you weren't interfered with? In that case, probably no.
Yeah. And that's a lot of court for Inaki to cover. The last second, Manu opens up for the carom, 6-3 in the second set. We're ready to go. Set number 3 to decide this match. There's a serve. Our third set is underway. Rebote forehand. Here's Manu. Faked the 2-wall. Goes out to the inside, scores. Begins our third and decisive set with a point. Manu serving. Manu goes down to the floor, digs it out, a big bouncer. And Inaki dropped it. Tough to control that one. That's 2 points for Manu, leading 2-0. Rebote forehand. This one sticks inside the scoop. Again, missed. That's 3 straight for Manu to begin our third set.
See if Inaki's able to get some ground under his feet here as far as making some plays, putting up at least a point or two here on the board. Nothing else helps build confidence.
Forehand back to the inside, leaping catch. Inaki crashed into the sidewall, gets the backhand off. Rebote forehand, trying to get it to pass. Inaki cuts it off up at the 9 line. Manu now looking for it. Rebote push back over the top, dropping low. Inaki scooped that one up. Big backhand, wall to wall. Manu, Rebote just does clear the overhead screen. Inaki again, keep it to the inside and passing. Manu over the top. Here's Inaki again on the costado to the inside. Got him. Inaki gets on the board.
Manu had to guess which way to, or had to choose which way he was going to go, inside or out. He committed to the outside because Inaki will snap 2 balls from that position all day. In that case, though, wasn't in the cards. Put it back inside to score.
Dropped in the corner, Rebote left side. Will clip off the sidewall. Here's Manu on the costado. The 2-wall. Scores.
Lulled him in. Absolutely lulled him in. Totally got him. I thought he was going inside too.
That's the equivalent of like a highlight Euro step. Take one extra look, get your defender going the opposite way, and just laid it up off the sidewall to score. Wow. That one dropped in the corner. Forehand Rebote back over the top. What a catch. Inaki committed, caught it in the air. Rebote forehand high off the front wall. Inaki settles at the 8 line. The 2-wall blasted in to score.
That 2-wall was absolutely beautiful.
2 points for Inaki. He serves.
See this beautiful 2-wall. Yeah, that's just solid by Inaki.
He's been aggressive today. Another 2-wall well executed. Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. Big backhand. That is on the wall. Inaki. That opened up to the middle of the court on the save. Another costado, this time to the inside. Inaki back there, makes the catch. Hard backhand follows. Here's the Rebote for Manu. Manu dropping it inside. Inaki another read. Straight to the outside. Wow. The Philo. It's Inaki. 3 points. And the deficit's just 1. Inaki serves again.
Inaki just needs to maintain his composure, maintain his focus, and keep doing exactly what he's doing. The previous point he scored was off of a 2-wall. This outside placement from the costado straight to the outside to score. Manu, on the other hand, just needs to score 2 points.
Great catch by Manu off a well-placed serve. Rebote again on the wall. That one sent a little too high. That's in the overhead screen and out of play. Manu has 5 points, possible match point. This one kept inside. Here's Inaki from up at the 8 line. Passing again, Manu on the rebote, keeps it inside. One got overhead, Inaki coming back for it. They'll clip off the sidewall. Manu trying to get out there. What a scoop back to the inside. That'll scores for the win. Point set and a hard-fought match going to Manu, winning in 3 sets, 6-3 in the last 2. Well, Cyclones needed a big day, and so far, the team has delivered. 4 points of a possible 5.5 coming up next. Division 6 doubles, Carballo and Flores against Jedin and Hernandez. We're going to hear from Manu here in just a couple seconds. He's improved play in singles this season already in 3 matches, more wins than he acquired all of last season's to. Different player, opening up with a bunch of shots, paired with his defense. He's going to be a tough guy to beat. Let's hear from him. Here he is, Manu.
All right, Manu, congratulations on winning that match. Manu, tell me a little bit. From last season to this season, your play in singles has been incredible. Tell me what changed during the off-season going into spring 24.
No, change, I don't know, but maybe I'm playing more focus, more passion. I don't try to throw shot, I'm playing more conservative and take my time and working the points.
Well, Manu, again, congratulations on winning that match. Let's see what else happens in today's game day.
Thank you. Let's go, Clone, and let's go very fit.